Welcome back to the program. The only reason why we're starting outside the simulation is because as soon as we go in, we're gonna get attacked. And I probably could have selected the thing so I knew which gateway to come out of, but whatever. I run pretty fast.
It's all good.
I feel like I was gonna say something at the beginning of this episode, but I don't really remember. Oh, I don't think it's ever been directly referenced once. But so we've been talking about being androids for a while, but we never okay, so the channel's called the program, yeah?
Yeah.
That's actually the corporation we're under. The part that we're part of is the Android Personality Program. So, in case that gets too confusing, it's because it is.
Welcome to the program.
I have to kill a few more people.
So that's why we call it the. I guess you could have assumed that we were just talking about the abrupt program.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Shut up. No one asked for your
But
input,
hey,
except I
that's
did
just
several.
a theory of the
James,
program theory.
James. What's my first rule?
Number one.
Yeah.
But I was referencing program theory, our very own show where we talk about theories about the program.
Dude, like, seriously. Why do you keep on canceling the mission?
Wait, I didn't cancel it, did I? Dang it. Start it again. Come on, come at me,
This
bro.
is off.
Dang it.
Stop declining
They
the
shot
mission.
me. No, they shot me. There, I accepted it.
Track where these gangs are coming from. You need to destroy the relay's national
Just-
signal.
Sid will be able
Whatever.
to help me find the relays, no?
You are the worst,
Yes.
Will.
I'm sending signals
Yeah.
right now.
But as I was saying, no one asked for your input, except that I have
So how do
several
we stop
times, in
Sid
fact.
from changing
Whenever I
the
say,
simulation?
leave a comment
We need to
below
find the
if
relays
whatever,
first.
or something
Some
about the
areas of
comments.
the simulation offer a more
But that's not the
advantageous
important part.
mapping point
The
than
important
others.
thing is
Let's get to
that
one.
we're all friends. Well, acquaintances.
We know
Kind
each
of.
other.
Well,
We,
you know what
we
I was
kinda
thinking
don't
about?
hate each
There's a
other.
lot of
Um,
interference at ground level.
Well,
It is too much
we
for me to
definitely
get
have
away.
a,
I
as
need
previously
you to
stated,
throw me
more
from
likely
the
than not,
sky.
Why?
me and
Yes,
everyone else has a
but I
love-hate
cannot
relationship.
maintain the strength needed
But,
to scan the entirety of the
uh,
simulation and hover at
the
the
point
same
is,
time. I need you to throw
um,
me into the air.
With pleasure.
I don't remember what I was saying, actually.
This location
I
should work.
really,
One moment, please. I need
tell
to
me
be
about it.
higher. One moment, please.
I didn't realize Sid had money.
Almost. Almost.
Anyways,
This way.
I really like
This is
well.
important work I am doing.
shucks.
Go on.
Nobody else on your team could do this.
Shucks of corn, James.
And here
You
comes
keep
the
you keep
shakedown.
rambling and
Compensated
rambling
for
and
my
oh right,
contribution.
now I remember what I was talking
Money?
about.
A woman.
Speaking of love-hate
Sid wouldn't
relationships,
even know what to do.
I am in the prime
obviously
of
it's a
my
big
life.
goal of ours to
Here is
to
the
have,
relay.
you
Surely
know,
this must be worth
a
something of
million
value.
subscribers and 100,000 subscribers, all that.
Did you just do something? Because
Uh,
this connection just got clearer.
But
Just
I was
do
thinking
that
about it
was
the other
mass
night.
murder.
I need to scan
Do you have
the
any
area
idea how
again.
much is 100
Let us
people,
go to
James?
another mapping point.
Do you know how much that is?
How many?
Or a million people? Well, it's a million people to begin with. But trying to compute a million people, like, is a lot.
Throw me into
Just
the
thinking
air
of
again.
1,000,
I am
like
not going to
1,000
beg.
people in
Okay, fine.
a convention,
I am begging.
that's still a lot
Throw
of
me into
people.
the
I can
air.
hardly imagine a
Please.
million people. It's very difficult to comprehend.
One moment.
Sid,
Yeah.
please. I threw you into the air. You stupid round ball
Will
of
you please
worthlessness.
throw me into the air?
That's racist.
Sid, please. I'm
One
begging
moment.
you. I'm throwing you into the air. Duh.
I cannot scan the area if you do not get me to a higher
Sid,
elevation.
I'm getting real sick and tired of you right now. You're really testing my love.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see how it is. You do it and it works. Okay. Whatever.
And then you telekinesis crush me with a car. Thanks, Will.
Yes.
As compensation
You know,
for my
James,
You're the
assistance,
best.
It's times like this
Go out
where I
on a date
really
with
wish we were playing a competitive game so that I could
Girls
squash you into the ground.
Then perhaps Shondi would enjoy my company.
Yeah, let's play a competitive game, Will. Let's play a dart.
No. No.
Then you could definitely squash me into the ground.
No, James. No, you know
You're
what
not
that
too
you know
keen
how
on the You're not too
You
keen
know
on the
how-
whole competitive thing now, are you?
No, you know how that game makes me feel.
Yeah. I love
When
it.
you-
Because that's how I feel on a
No.
daily basis, Will.
Here is the next relay.
It's one of the few things that that makes me feel inferior. And to James of all people.
Yeah.
I know.
You should feel
Trust me.
This is
We
a
recorded an
spectacle
episode.
murder victims.
You don't want to experience that. Don't get me wrong though. We probably will upload it somewhere at some point in time in the
Whose
future.
subconscious are we dealing with?
But
Preferably one with a bit less,
You see,
craziness
I told you
going
Jeannie
on.
was alive.
well, no, I was talking about the episode that like I still have it saved on my hard drive. Like I don't think I think do you still have the audio for that?
Yeah. I still have the dump folder.
Yeah.
These relays have shield skins.
So
Sid, can you take them down?
you may see that at some point in time. I don't know yet,
I'm not going on a date with you, Sid.
but
Yeah.
Throw me into
the episode was
generator
not
and I will
good.
disable
To
it.
begin with, it was
If you hurry,
like
you will
the
still be
internet
young
was
with
lagging
me.
a lot.
I suppose
Second of all,
protect
um,
me while I disable the protocols.
the just my
If I die, please plant a flower
performance
where I fall.
was actually really good for that game. Surprisingly. But it's like you should have seen how very well I won.
The shields are down.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Where are we with
It was
Jeannie?
amazing.
My best
It was a
guess
complete
is
shutout.
Daddy's here too.
It was
We
like
need more
100 to 0.
Trace where these gang members are
Oh, yeah,
coming from.
James was the one that had a 0.
I'll just
Yeah.
focus on
Definitely.
those
It sure is a shame that by the time people see that video, they're gonna completely forget about this video
Yeah.
This is the last
because they're
relay
gonna be
I
on
have
2
found
different
after careful
channels.
consideration. I
All
am
3
firm
of
in
our
my intent
fans?
to Port Shandi.
What are you talking about?
Godspeed, Sid.
I do not need luck.
Listen,
I am
Sorry.
James.
All
I'm-
2.
This shell offers
Let-
a
let me just-
variety of
no,
options
just
when it
come here.
comes to-
Let me
You're
talk to you
an
real quick.
adroit lover. I
Are you
get
listening?
it.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen.
I've been listening. I didn't really stop.
If you
I-
want the shield down, throwing me
I'm
into the
just
shield
saying this
generator is the
assuming
thing
that
to do.
people are watching in the future where we have a following.
Cover me.
So listen,
A cult following.
I don't people may feel bad. They'll be like, "Oh, they only want 3 fans, huh? Well, then I'll unsubscribe now."
The
I mean, it's
Xenophil
clearly
have
that they
quite a
only
few
want 3.
technologically advanced forms.
So I'm trying to be very
Yes, we
inclusive
clearly-
here.
Chose a metal
We
basketball
clearly
for my
only want
shell.
3 fans.
Come on, it's cute.
I have
Listen,
personality.
Please just keep
James.
it to the
I do
normal
not need to
3.
be cute.
James,
All 3 of
I
them.
could use weapons,
I
though.
don't
Not
like your sass right now. I don't think the fans are gonna like it either. I don't think the fans like this side
Just
of
a
you.
bit longer.
Good. Good. Yes. Let the
Almost
hate
done.
run through you.
What?
Shields are down.
You know the last time I've seen any of the prequels? It's been a
That
very
was
long
the
time.
prequel.
Now that the relays aren't confusing the signal,
No,
you see the
it's
source of
not.
influx.
It's
So
episode
closer to
6.
it.
Follow me.
The do it. That's from prequel.
Yeah. I'm aware.
Do it.
I'm aware. I'm very highly aware.
I watched the 3rd one again recently. I forgot.
Oh, yeah?
That one was actually pretty good. Like, why does everybody hate that?
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
I don't
photo?
think
Don't have time to explain.
they're
Just keep
as
people
terrible as
focused.
everyone says they
I
are.
like it
However,
when I
they
can
are.
understand what the fuck you're
They're
talking about.
compared to the other movies, they're not good. However,
Yeah.
just in general, they're all right. So,
Throwback clone. What the heck?
yeah, it's the default player character for the first Saints Row. So
Well, I'm
yeah,
glad we're
you would
gonna
know. Yeah, he looks like a scrub. No wonder why they wanted to kill him at the very beginning of the game. Come here. Whoops.
They love paying
Uh-oh.
homage to the first game, don't they?
Unless you ask some other people, if you ask other people, they would say that they really hate the old games, and they really hate their fans because a lot of people were upset that they didn't conclude the whole Dex thing, which I can understand.
Wait, what's
And
the
the
whole
only thing
Dex
that-
thing?
So in the first one, he was one of your best friends. All right, James, I
Uh-huh.
think it's being weird for me, so you're gonna have to throw him in. So Dex, he was one of your best friends. Hey, look. It's
Why are there two of you now?
It's the co-op
it's
player.
the co-op player. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, he was one of your best friends in the first one. He helped you take out Los Carnales. He'll tell you several times, not the Los Carnales, because Los in Spanish means the, so there's no need for the.
Yeah.
Any but they and then you die, and then they all right, well, he's taunting me now and I don't appreciate it.
That was the guy that I was going after.
Well, shucks. And then like he at the end, once you do the secret mission in the second one, he basically sets you up. He sets you and Julius up to kill each other. To kill each other and get killed by Masako because he works for Ultor now. And then so that plot thread was still lying around at the end of the second one, and then they said nothing about it in the third one, and then they said nothing about it in the fourth one, and then in great, all right, James, you're gonna have to throw him in. And then in Get Out of Hell, you kill him several times over, but you don't really get much of a conclusion to it. So
Yeah.
a lot of fans weren't huge fans of that, which I get it. I really do.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just don't care about the first two games.
Yeah.
Rip 'em
Um,
apart.
and it's just because they're not my types of games. The boss is very unlikable. And like he just does, or she does some really terrible things, at least in the second game. The first game I just don't like because I just don't think it's that fun to play. And both of them have a really terrible mission system where you have to play the mini games in order to get respect, in order to play missions, which really breaks up the narrative. It's a neat idea to get you to play the mini games,
One moment.
but it's very frustrating and annoying from a narrative standpoint.
Yeah.
So, but I
Fire, particularly flaming bullets.
really like my polka dot SMGs. I've had them for a very long time. Anyways, and they
It's not just bullets. Try just getting close
so
to
yeah,
people.
it's very frustrating from a narrative standpoint. And it's just,
fun.
I don't know.
Why? Why isn't anything? Okay.
It's one of those things where you have to play the games to understand what I mean.
Able to bring down a warden's shield.
Yeah.
So
Wow. He's dead. He's all sorts of dead.
you know, it's something that I always hear that always really annoys me. You know how
What?
people always say, I saw this one thing today where it said it's like the year 25 whatever, and the kid's looking through the textbook and he's like, why aren't the 1990s in here? And the professor tears up and says, because only the 90s kid remember the 90s. And I was like, all right, listen, at first I thought it was something like making fun of 90s memes, but I guess it was a 90, like one of those things. It's like, listen, the 90s were just as terrible as the 80s. The movies are really stupid and annoying, and so are the people from the 90s for the most part. The games are really
Actually,
good though.
I think that
like
the 90s
super
was
like
worse than the 80s though.
Oh yeah, I definitely like 80s movies a lot more than I do 90s movies. Like but I really I really like Super Metroid.
Yeah.
And I like some of the people from the 90s, but not like people who say the 90s are really cool, because they weren't.
The clothing choices were the worst, to tell you the truth. Like, I didn't
yeah.
like those.
They didn't have the internet, so you know, right now, in my opinion, is the best time. Partially because I'm living in it, so that automatically makes it a million times better.
Yeah.
Actually, it makes it infinitely better, believe it or not. But it's also got the internet, and things are always getting better, believe it or not. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, video games were pretty cool in the 90s, some of them, and others weren't. So what we've learned here today is, Aaron,
Will talks
not
about
Aaron,
crap too much.
yeah, I talk about how I hate people too much. James is a blue monster. I've got a red jumpsuit, and
Merry Christmas.
that's pretty much all we've learned.
That's the program.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the 90s.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.